Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quick completion to the tight end. Making people miss. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it. Breaks free. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The game makes it second and medium. Same tailback, another carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The offense really clicking here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pulls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Man, I love to see linebackers in today's game. They're physical enough to be able to be in the box and defend the run because that's their main primary job. But here you can see the athletic ability to be in man coverage and be able to make a play and knock the ball away.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
That's another touchdown, a dream performance from this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Finds his man. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Try to convert with a sneak.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that can... You get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd down. They keep him guessing with a run. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. That picks up a 1st down. We'll spot it at the 39. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming.
The pass rush gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it second and short. Gives it to the back. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Looks right for a quick completion. They're able to convert. Now it'll be first and goal at the 6. Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so... pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense on the field to take over. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Wide open downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the out route. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure on them because they create a lot of space in the middle. They've been able to get the ball to this slot receiver time and time again.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Second down here. And he'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Boy, this... having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
Everything to play for. One quarter to decide who will win the national championship. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Hand off to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. There's contact on the throw. Loose football. The offense makes the recovery and takes off. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous. Offense now in the all-important red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. Looking to throw here. The tight end has got it. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Now the handoff. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Bringing pressure. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll try the right here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here's the handoff. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. He hands it off from the gun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That's reeled in. It's more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back. It's Manning. That was incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the 1st down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. And the wideout goes in motion. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. It goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Chewing clock with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Handoff to the right side. Again moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff. It's Morris. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll hand it off. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout called by the offense.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. To throw, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Baxter. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play, and the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. The Longhorns will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive show. Who was going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.